In this video, we'll review the superannuation pay items that already exist and create a new super pay item. Superannuation pay items are used to transact employer and employee super contributions in a pay run. Let's start with reviewing the existing super pay items. Open the Pay Item Liabilities form. This form shows all current pay items that are set up, as we only want to see the super pay items. Let's search for super. This only searches the pay item ID and the description column. For example, if we search for super, 3 items are shown. But if we search using sup, an extra pay item is included in the list that isn't a super pay item. This is just something to keep in mind when searching the Pay Items Liabilities list. The checkboxes here are selected based on how the super pay item was set up. You can make changes here if required. Now, let's create a new pay item. Start by opening the Pay Items form. Next, enter the pay item ID, which needs to be unique and readily identifiable in the employee's pay details. For example, if setting up super salary sacrifice, then you can use a shortening for each word. By default, the description and payslip label are the same, but you can change the payslip label if required. Select the appropriate pay item type for this super. They are maintained on the Pay Item Types form. Then select the applicable taxation. The attribute section is updated based on the selected pay item type, in this case, Employee Super. We recommend checking these settings to ensure they are set up as required. Next, there are 3 tabs available to set as required. Let's start with the calculation method. The method is the way the pay item will calculate the value. There are 3 options: amount, rated, or percent of. In this example, select amount. Precision is based on whether you use rounded or truncated in cents or dollars. The amount can be set as the default for this pay item or left blank if it differs for each employee using this super pay item. Let's leave this blank. Set up the frequency of the pay item. Note that if you set this to per fortnight and the employee assigned to this pay item is in a weekly pay run, this would be halved. Let's set this to per pay, which represents an amount per hours, days, weeks, pieces, units, or undefined. We'll also leave this blank. The Additional Info tab contains additional settings that affect the pay item. With the employee super type selected, you have the visibility, override value, expense allocation settings, deductions, analysis, and superannuation sections. We'll leave the checkboxes as they are and head over to the analysis. Select the General Ledger Purpose code where the journal will be posted. In this example, it's superannuation, salary sacrifice. Now, choose the category between SS salary sacrifice and PC personal contributions. The list differs depending on whether the pay item is employer or employee super. In this example, SS salary sacrifice. Lastly, the Membership tab. This shows all the employees whose standard pay includes the pay item. If changes are made, you can click Recalculate Standard Pays. For now, we will click Save, with the superannuation pay item set up and ready to be assigned to employee standard pays.